top, but unfortunately that siege tank gets taken out, and I did load up some of my units inside the bunker, so I can start pushing these guys out. So as you can see, my units are doing some work. I'm not good at microwing them yet, but focus firing I'm not that good at yet, but I'm trying to work my best. So he's still doing a lot of reinforcements. He's gonna be sending these guys out, and I know that I'm gonna have to start pumping out some more. And now my siege tech is done, and now when he starts to come over at this range, my siege tank is gonna start to shoot. And I do have medivacs now that I can start healing. So this is where the game kind of starts off for me. This is where it kind of looks up. So my opponent decided to do a late expansion over here, and he does have larvas. So yeah, unfortunately I'm not really that good at commentating at Starcraft, because like I said, I'm not that good at this game yet. Maybe I will in time, but not yet. So I moved my SCVs down here so I can saturate this place. But one thing I forgot is that you have to create a lot more SCVs than I do right now. My friend suggested I should have at least 30 to make it faster, and I think the AI is kind of matching that -2, because what I've noticed is that when I had 18, he had 16. When I had 20, he had 20. He had 18. When I had 22, he has 20. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but I don't know. It's probably good guess, I guess. So here I'm gonna start sieging up again for my tanks and start sending more medivacs, because I know I'm gonna need those medivacs to support my bio ball over here. So I did create a third barracks so I can start pumping up units a lot faster than I normally would. So I'm still idling. This is not good. I said in my last video, if you're idling, you can see units over here if there's an idle worker. So make sure you keep an eye on this, because the time this SCV is standing here could be the time you could have spent gathering resources for you. So keep that in mind if you guys are playing StarCraft. Idling is not that good. Try to multitask as much as you can. That's what I'm trying to learn. I'm not that good at it yet, but I am trying my best. So my opponent, that's disgusting. I don't that just made my skin crawl. That is just gross. Alright, imagine this is your skin and these things are on. Oh god, that's disgusting. Alright, just think about it, like if that was your skin, right, and these things were inside you, and that thing had that thing. Oh my goodness. Alright, that was gross. So I decided to siege up here and hold this fort, because I know that if I don't, I'm gonna be rushed. So I decided to play really defensively here, because I'm not too confident that I have enough units to push out, because I know Zerg produces units a lot faster than Terran. So once I saw my siege tank shooting up, I started to stim pack and just start shooting these guys away. My mistake here is that I should have chased down the opponent all the way down to his base and start shooting him. But you can see he is expanding. I don't even know what he does with this. I don't even know if he does upgrades and stuff, or is that very hard difficulty. I don't know. I'm still not sure. So yeah, in this game I had to really multitask a lot, because I know that if I don't, I'm gonna lose. So I did throw up another factory here so I can pump out more siege tanks and possibly Thors. See, I'm trying to build Thors now, and I do have some upgrades. I'm going to be upgrading my units over here, and I'm still idling. This is not good. Like I said, keep your units moving. Keep your units moving. If that's one thing you can take away from this video, it's that. Keep your SCVs and other units moving. If they can do something productive, think about it and let them do that. Also, the power on this command centers, the mules, if you have that energy, pump them out just so you can start gathering more minerals, and that'll really help you out in the long run, especially if you're playing a macro game, which is the game that I like. I like to play games that tend to mass up units and just meet in the middle of the battlefield and then just start shooting each other. I love seeing that. So we have Thor here. I think I'm gonna be pumping out some more Thors. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing it here, but I know that I am, and I have a lot of medevacs now that can help support my bio ball. And I think I'm gonna be also throwing up another starport so I can build a battle cruiser. I don't know if that's this game, I'm not sure. So yeah, this is basically what I did to defeat a hard difficulty. I know this is not a very effective way, because I know I should have been a lot more aggressive, because it would have been a lot more easier to defeat, because as you can see, he's just also idling here. So if I had pushed out with this much unit, I would have won already. I would have already defeated him. So one thing to take note is that do know when you want to be aggressive. That's what I've learned from this game. Because if you are on the defense all the time, all you're gonna be doing is holding a single line. This is not good, because like I said, keep your units moving. If they can scout somewhere, take them there. Even just one unit, take him somewhere that you can see around the map. Because as you can see, my vision is so limited that I only know my base, which is not good. So if you try to practice scouting the map, because as you can see, I only know my expansion and my base. That's how far as that's how much I knew. So if I had pushed out a bit more, and if I had taken this Zelnaga towers, I would have had more, which is I do here, because I realized that, look, if I want to win this game, I'm gonna have to start pushing out, because the Zerg can keep on creating units, and I'm just gonna kill them and keep pushing forward. That's what I do. I started pushing forward easily and slowly, because as you can see, I do have more resources. I mean, he does have more resources lost than I do, and units lost. So that's one thing. And my army, I've spent this much on my army, and he probably spent this much on his, and I have 125 over 52. So I am definitely ahead when it comes to army, but I wasn't confident, and I have too many medevacs. Too many medevacs. Say that fast. Many medevacs. Too many medevacs. All right, I can't really say that fast. My English is not my first language. All right, so what we do have here is another Thor. I have to learn how to place my buildings a lot more effectively, so my units don't have to turn around like that. It takes some time. So I'm gonna start pushing out here, and I think I'm gonna siege up in front of his base. I'm not sure when, but I will, because I know that every time I kill some of his units, it's just gross. I don't know. I'm really. Oh, he has broodlords, and broodlords are really good aerial units. I don't know how to play Zerg really. I think they just morph into something. I'm not sure, because I really commend. I really appreciate those Zerg players, because I know they're really good when it comes to this. So I did siege up in front of his base. I got fungal growth, and I don't know how to say that in English. I got infected by fungal growth over here, so my medevacs weren't able to move, and some of them were taken out. So as you can see, I did take out that siege mode, and coming over here to his base so I can start pushing. I know by this time he doesn't have enough units, so I decided to keep pushing inside, because this is about as much as he has, and this is how much I have. So you can see I'm way ahead. So I took out his natural expand, which should have, you know, which it doesn't really matter if I did or if I didn't, because by this time I know that I had already won, because I have Thors and I have siege tanks. My siege tanks, I try to micro them as close as I can and siege them up where the enemy base is, because they have so much range when they are in siege mode, and you guys have to take advantage of that. And Thors are really good when it comes to fighting aerial units. So as you can see, they have really long range. This Thor was able to shoot this Overlord that far in my APM right now, because I don't APM spam, like, 'cause some people do this, like APM spam, and that's how I won the game. So so thank you guys for tuning in. This is my first. I'm very proud of this game, because I never knew that I would never ever win against hard difficulty. So I really appreciate you guys for watching this. Thank you for tuning in. This was a happy moment for me, and I decided to share it to you guys. So again, my name is Joseph. Take care. Bye.